The peace agreement is scheduled to end in 2025, and elections are scheduled for December 2024. And there are now some kind of disagreements among the peace parties. What is your office doing to try to resolve these differences?
Well, it's true that we are now in a very critical situation. And it is time also, as I said, to see what have been done so far and what are still pending. And this agreement is supposed to end in elections. As you know, elections can polarize a country and lead to a conflict if not well managed. We have to ask ourselves, therefore, is this country ready for election at this moment? So to avoid a negative impact of these elections, these discussions, which is now started in South Sudan, still ongoing, and which we would like to see also continue, will help us, in fact, to find the right solutions to avoid any conflict in this country. Elections, on the other side, is a democratic right of the people to decide their own leaders, also to decide about the government they want. In that case, this is what we want to support and avoid an election that might lead to conflict and to violence in this country.
And the duration for the implementation has always been extended, beginning from the pre-transitional period. And now, of course, we've had voices also talking of, again, extension. How dangerous is this? Is this because the implementation of the peace agreement is difficult? Is it because the duration given for the transitional period maybe was not enough? Or what exactly is making this continuous extension?
Why this is not implemented has many reasons. Some might say it's because of lack of funds. Others might say it's lack of political will. But be it as it is, the extension of the peace agreement at any given time was logic and was necessary in order to avoid any relapse to conflict.
What is IGAD doing specifically now to ensure that the elections take place and also the transition period ends peacefully?
Well, IGAD is with the South Sudanese people. IGAD is for peaceful transformation of this country. IGAD will never, ever leave South Sudanese alone. What is IGAD doing is very obvious: to monitor this development and see that this country transits this conflict situation into a democratic Republic of South Sudan. Become a democratic member state like any other country in the region. And South Sudan has every potential for that purpose. What is IGAD doing? IGAD is doing everything possible that the South Sudanese request from the organization in order to implement this agreement. But one thing should be very clear. This agreement is done by the South Sudanese. The conflict is created by the South Sudanese. Therefore, the solution of this peace process can also come only from the South Sudanese.